Hello. It has been a long time since the last video I posted, but here I am now for the new year. And as you read in the title, we will be doing a theme of 2022. So whatever vibe or whatever focus or topic or whatever your theme is or what you should focus on, this is going to be the pick a card reading that will explain that to you. Oh my god, it's been a long time since I've been on videos, so please bear with me. I do plan to make more videos and things and just have more fun on this channel because 2021 was a mess. But that's for another day to discuss. Anyway, we have 3 piles that you can pick from. I know that was redundant. The Magical Unicorns deck from Doreen Virtue. Man, that's really been a long time. There it is, sparkly shiny. And also, I will be using my phone for audio, so I'll be doing this for most of the reading. Also, each pile had several cards, and I may or may not go through each and every card in deep explanation, because I do want this video to be a little bit manageable to edit. So I know I can go on for like 30 minutes, but I really gotta cut that shit down, at least for now, because it's kind of late in the day. I already recorded another video for another channel and I'm hungry, so I really just want to get this show on the road. All right, so I already shuffled the cards and everything. You know, connect to your heart, my cosmic besties. Feel it out, ask your guides, angels, and unicorns to guide you which pile that you want to go to. Either 1, 2, or 3. And I also have a pile for all of us that I will read for us at the end. So if you just want to go straight to this sort of theme for all of us, for whoever is watching, you can go straight to the end of whatever timestamp that I will put down. Or you can just pick a card, get your reading, then go to the one that's for all of us, or just skedaddle, and either way is fine. And also I'm going to be doing offering readings again, even though I said I wasn't going to. Just in case people want a reading, and then I enjoy them. It's fun. I'm just trying to like have an easier time in life now, and it's a whole thing. Anyway, that's what we're doing. So let's get with group pile number 1, and I will put this down. So for pile number 1, your theme in this year 2022, or at least the cards that you got for your theme for year 2022, is believe in yourself, happy thoughts, and then lastly is simplicity. So this is the pile that I sort of picked subconsciously too. Alright, so believe in yourself, happy thoughts, simplicity. Are you still watching? So, for those who pick pile number 1, your theme is pretty damn simple. Ironically, because you got the simplicity card, is I think you need to chill out. I feel a lot of tension in this. I feel that, I mean, like, come on, it's been like, it's going to be 2 years since the pandemic started. It's been a hot mess for a whole lot of us, and there is a lot of tension from that. But just speaking to you, I feel like you've been going through so much, especially mentally, and I'm getting this intense feeling that you just need to relax. You need a vacation. You just need like just general relief, and especially with happy thoughts. Like, even though the card says happy thoughts, what I'm getting is like mental health, and you know, erring on the more serious side of mental health. Yeah, you've been going through a lot, and for a lot of reasons. And it's just like, when I see the believe in yourself card as well, it's like, yeah, you have to believe in yourself. Like, and I don't want to trivialize mental health, because like, quite frankly, I'm like the mental health fucking queen or king, because I'm non-binary, so like, I don't know. And I going through mental health shit like that again. That's like a whole nother slew of stuff. But with, in general, like, good life advice alert, we have to believe in ourselves. Like, yes, we have the depressions, the anxieties, the diagnoses, our stuff, whatever that stuff is, no matter what it is. But we have to believe in ourselves. We have to embrace who we are, and not necessarily, we don't have to identify so deeply with our struggles and whatever mental health labels that we might have or identify with. It doesn't mean that our struggles aren't real, or that our struggles don't mean anything, or that we can just manifest away like the depression. Like, no, like that, like all of this, all the spiritual stuff, all the woo-woo stuff, all of this stuff doesn't mean that mental health issues don't exist. They very much so exist. And one of the ways that we can alleviate that, holistically, is, having a better view of ourselves as a person. Like, yes, we have fucking issues. Like, that's like a thing. Like, a lot of people have a lot of issues a lot of the time, but we can still be proactive in things that we can control in our lives, especially if we're dealing with like anxiety and depression and things of that nature. And pandemic, like, there's a lot of things that we cannot control, but there are things in our lives that we can control. And with happy thoughts and believing in yourself, this is really calling you, and especially with simplicity, is to what things in life that you can control, like actually control. And spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with anything that involves anyone else. So your partner, your parents, your friends, your job, your coworkers, your government, the pandemic. If it involves any of those things, you're off track. Like, what you can control is how you feel and how you think. And in a grand scheme of things, you might not have control over every thought that you had, or like circumstances that led you to where you are right now that made you feel really crappy, but you do have autonomy and control to think a better feeling thought after the bad one, or to take yourself, if you're able to, outside to get fresh air, so you can like at least have some relief in that sort of sense. So hopefully what I'm saying makes sense, because I feel I'm going all over the place, but I feel that your theme for this year is to find ways, small, simple ways, to take your power back. I'm going to keep it real. Like, today, I felt really cute and good because I got dressed up and I put a little bit of eyeliner on. I took a little photo shoot today. I maybe showed some pictures, and I felt like the goddamn main character for once. And I'm telling you, I was not feeling that way 2021. Like, 2021 can lick my fucking balls, man. Like, that shit can kiss my butt cheeks, because it was just not fucking cute. My mental health wasn't cute. My employment situation wasn't cute. Me trying to make a business while having no income wasn't cute. Like, nothing in that shit was fucking cute. And I am over it. Went back to my fucking part-time job, and I'm just like, I'm just going to work here till like I'm a skeleton. You need to like pump yourself up, man. Gal, non-binary pile. You need to pump yourself up. You need to take your power back. You need to find hobbies, interests, passions that you love and enjoy, and run that shit into the fucking ground. Because I'm feeling that your 2021 wasn't cute either, and you need a main character fucking like moment, and you needed that shit yesterday. And the unicorns are saying that, bitch, fucking do it. Like, don't hold back in 2021. If there's an aesthetic, a fashion, a career, a hobby, interest, I don't know, maybe you want a family, like, whatever it is that you want in life, start taking steps towards it. And here's a fucking life hack for you. Whatever it is that your dream or passion is, like, I don't know, maybe you want to work at Disney as an animator, but you don't draw that well, or, you're not doing the very direct thing that would prompt you to like apply to be an animator at Disney, animator at Disney. Just start where you are, even if it doesn't directly relate to what you're going for. Like another example is like if you want to start your own business, maybe your first step isn't reading up on business or looking on the YouTubes and the TikToks on like people starting their own businesses. Maybe it's just about you finding what you enjoy or going outside or whatever for you can get into the door, even if it doesn't directly relate to what you're after. Because the thing about it is, we're about to go into the manifestation stuff, is that whatever your vibe is, you're going to attract more of. But you might be doing the thing that directly relates to what you want, but it feels really bad or it's just not working out, and you'll feel that resistance. And that just means that what you're doing vibrationally isn't really helping you attract what you want. But if you do things, even if it's not related to what you really want, feels good as you're doing it, that will help you manifest what you want. So what I want you to do, the folks in group 1, Power 1, is to do something that you really love, whether it's related to a passion or interest or not, and just enjoy it and have fun with it and make that a part of your daily routine or whatever. Because by focusing on what you want, even if it's not related to what you directly want to manifest, like the manifestation, the universe will start putting down stepping stones and next steps for you to then reach where you're going. And straight up, it might take weeks, months, or even years. But if you stay consistent with keeping your vibe high by like just enjoying your life, like feeling good, and again, it doesn't have to look a certain way. Whatever feels good to you is valid and works, because the universe reads how you actually feel, not like what is appropriate by human terms. That will propel you and bring you faster to what you want than the sort of conventional thinking of, oh, if you want to be a business owner, go get a business license, or not a business license, go get a degree in business. Like, you don't necessarily need a degree in business and go to college to have your own business. But what I'm feeling in this, and hopefully what I say makes sense, I apologize. What I'm feeling in this more than anything is that you need to take your power back. And I'm feeling like main character energy here. So whatever makes you feel like the main character, do it. Because for me, it's like dressing up, like engaging in my own like fashion and interests, and just like not holding myself back. And I feel cute as hell, and I feel good as hell, and I have to, do more of this, which I plan to do, because it makes me feel really good to be engaged in my own creativity. And if you're a creative person yourself, or really into the spiritual, or both, like really dedicate time to it, to just enjoy those crafts, because it's going to make you really happy and fulfilled. And that energy will bring so much good to you. And that's pretty much it. So just to wrap it up, keep it fucking simple. You got believe in yourself, happy thoughts, and simplicity. And your theme for this year is to engage in something that you really love. Like, I don't know, journal about your dreams or what you want to do when you grew up. And like, journal about that shit even now. Like, no matter what age you are, whether you're like 15 or 55 or 90, who do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? Grow up. And just get into this energy of feeling your own power and creativity, because I feel like that's really what's missing in your life. And I'm saying this to myself as well. Feel your own power, feel your own joy, and just start taking imperfect action steps towards making yourself happy through these interests and hobbies and passions. And I think that's it. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. Again, I know I'm a little bit everywhere and I'm a bit of a mess, but we're gonna get through this shit together. If you pick POW 2, this is for you. You all got the card Light, Let Go of Stress, Hello and Goodbye, and Brothers and Sisters. Alrighty. Whew. Okay, this one's a doozy too. It says Light, Let Go of Stress, Hello and Goodbye, Brothers and Sisters. Man. Let me chew on this one for a little bit. What I'm feeling the most is the let go of stress and like the light. And light isn't like light from the sun, but like in weight. Emotional, could be physical, just like letting go of this weight on your shoulders, on your chest, or your stomach, or your feet, your legs, whatever. And like hello and goodbye, that's giving me that same energy, like thank you next, you know? And brothers and sisters, I have no idea. We'll get into it as we go through the card reading. But your theme of this year is letting go of stress. Like, I don't know what you've been going through, but I feel that you are dealing with a lot of tolerations, things that you don't necessarily have to keep in your life, but for whatever reason, it's still in your life. Could be a person, circumstance, career, it doesn't really matter. But whatever tolerations that you're having or keeping in your life, it's time to let that shit go, man. Because it's not doing you any justice. Because I feel that with this weight that's dragging you down, I feel like your energy is low. You're maybe not making as money as you want. Your imagination is being impacted. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep. Like with this weight and my heaters going on, I apologize if you hear it. This weight that you're carrying is really holding you back. And I feel like the people in this pile, I'm getting Aries energy, fire energy, and y'all just want to go. Like, y'all don't like anyone or anything holding you back. And for whatever you're holding or tolerating, holding you back is just not in your character. It's just not in your story. It's not in your novel. Like, this is the Netflix adaptation, and we need to start editing the script before we start putting the actors to act this shit out, because this is not how the story fucking goes for you. At least that's not how it's supposed to. And so I feel like this very triumphant energy here. And I know I said that letting go of stress and like the weight was the theme of your year, but I feel like the real theme of your year is this triumphant energy. Like you're doing things that scare you, but things that you want to do. Maybe you're trying to, get a higher paying job or switch careers or start a family or get a better quality partner or just whatever. You guys, my cosmic besties, y'all need to let a lot of shit go that y'all are bringing into 2022. And what I'm feeling is that you all would know more about these tolerations more than I do. And if you don't know specifically, nothing comes to mind. You're like, oh shit, like, yeah, like I need to let that shit go. Do some journaling. What things are you tolerating? What things that you feel like you have to tolerate? What things that you feel like you don't have control over? And see if those things are actually true. Do you actually have to tolerate this? Do you actually not have power over this situation or circumstance or how things are going? And I just noticed I only have one earring on. But yeah, I know I said before that your theme was to letting go of stress, but your real theme is like overcoming and triumphing, championing over maybe past struggles or things that wasn't working out before. I feel like this year is your year to like set the world ablaze. And whatever that looks like or means for you is what it is. And I'm getting the feeling that the card reading for all of us will really apply to you the most. So stay, go and check that out if you want to. What else am I getting? This, even though it felt a lot of heavy energy with this and like just a lot of stuff in it, I feel like this is the simpler reading compared to the first one. The first one was really like a doozy, but this one is pretty simple in comparison. I don't know what the brothers and sisters cards is. Maybe it's related to family, and boy, do I understand. that can be a mess. But whatever it is that is stressing you out, like, just cut that shit out. It's best in whatever context that is meaningful for you. What else? Y'all got anything else? I think with the light card as well is also healing energy. The first pile, we was dealing with a lot of mental health stuff. Like, that's a whole fucking thing. And I feel like for you guys, focusing on healing your mind, your body, your spirit, like, I think spiritual healing will be really beneficial for you this year to focus on. So crystals came to mind, just popped in my mind. So crystal healing is really good, or even just taking, I mean, right now, right here, like, the coronavirus is spiking because, you know, it's the holiday season. Everyone was like traveling everywhere, so of course it's gonna fucking surge. But once things calm down, maybe going to a crystal shop if there's one available to you, or if it's safe to do so, you can do that. Or going outside, depending on where you live in the world. Like, it's winter, we just had snow. I like the snow, but I ain't feeling the snow, like, going in the shit. So it's melted now, but like, if it was like sticking and, you know, like a whole blizzard situation, it's like I'm staying my black ass in the house. Doing things that make you feel lighter, especially like things related to nature, like going out to the park, crystals, etc., will be really beneficial for you. And something that you should involve in your life in this year, because that will help you, you know, let go of all the bullshit. So that's all I'm getting. So I hope that was helpful. Stay tuned for, or just go to the reading for all of us. And I'm doing readings again. I'm going to open that up because fuck it. Like, this is fun. I like money. I like doing reading for people. It's been like a couple of years because I was like kind of like burnt out from it, but we're in a different time, a different place. I need to practice anyway. Like, this is why I really like doing these videos, because I get to practice and stay in practice with reading and reading energy and things of that nature. So if you want to get a reading, a personal reading from me, and it will be so much more in depth than like these, by all means, go to followyourinnerchild.com and I will hook you up. So that was your reading, and I hope you enjoy. If you're pile 3, this is for you. Let's see if I can do this without putting down my audio. You are gifted. This is the first card. I love these cards. Like, the artwork on these cards are just so fucking juicy. So we have you are gifted. You have best friends. I need to find the artwork, like the artist that does these, because what I want to do is like get some prints, because I want to decorate my apartment in the next place I'm in like this very like fairy core, cottage core, fantasy type thing. And if we haven't noticed, I am wearing the Magic of the Unicorns, Write Your Own Adventure. I know this is not the time to indulge in my fucking ass, but I couldn't help it. Anyway, your last card is Wish Upon a Star. I feel like those in pile 3, I think y'all are the ones that didn't get the absolute abysmal tension and energy that the last 2 decks got, or last 2 piles. With this one, your theme here is, oh my god, is it indulging in your interest? I feel like there is something or someone that you have fallen in love with that you need to engage in. All these piles have the theme of like focusing on your passion and interests. And I think the reading for all of us, the pile for all of us, is basically saying to like go for it. Spoiler alert. But yeah, I'm feeling like really fun, flirty energy. And again, this doesn't have to relate to an actual person or a partner or anything like that. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my hair. But I'm really feeling this good, juicy energy. Like, you're ready to start this year right. There is something that you want to do. You already planned it in 2021, and you're just ready for that shit to pop. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here to validate you. Like, yes, man, like, damn, like, I want this shit. Like, this is the energy I'm trying to bring in 2022. My God, I'm sorry. I'm just like relishing in the energy because I can feel it really like a lot in my heart chakra. So maybe that's important to you as well. And fun fact, the heart chakra, even though it's related to like love and I guess passion is more the second chakra, but it's like the blending of like the spiritual and the physical world, but it deeply relates to your desires, what you want. The second chakra relates to your like senses, like what you want in a sensual way, like physical five senses. The heart chakra relates to your desires in an emotional way. So what I learned from a long time ago, actually from Elizabeth Harper, she's an amazing person. She's been doing pick a card readings way before it was like the trendy thing to do. That's how I started doing pick a card readings like a long time ago. Those videos aren't up anymore. Maybe I'll bring them back up for old time's sake, just for like my old cosmic besties. But I started doing that because I saw her doing it and I wanted to like do that as well. Like other people was doing it too. It was like a thing, but it wasn't like it is now. But what she mentioned maybe a couple of times over the years is that everything that you love and desire has the element of love in it, like the feeling of love. So if there's a like career you want to like engage in or do, or a dream job, love is like an element that's in it. So when you engage or do things that make you feel the feelings of love, you're magnetizing that to you, because what we vibrate is what we attract. And if we are vibrating love and things that we love and enjoy, we will naturally attract, the career that we want. I mean, it's a little bit more complex than that, but like just in the most basic, like elementary level way of explaining manifestation, that's what it is. But there is like a lot of things. I feel like there's just like this imaginative, creative, artistic, juicy feeling. It's just like you're like just drowning in things that you love. And even if like you're like, this doesn't make any sense to me because maybe my life was shit, or maybe my fucking year was shit, what I'm feeling like the theme for you is that there is things in your life that gives you a lot of love and joy. And maybe it might not be something big and huge and like, oh my God, like this is going to change my life. It could be something small. It could be like a hobby. Maybe it's a certain type of videos you like to watch, or I don't know, maybe you got into crocheting or something creative, or maybe it's a new place that you like to go to. Maybe it's a park or a program, whatever, a class. What I'm getting from this is that, again, don't be afraid to indulge in what you really desire. Like whatever it is that you have fallen in love with, no matter how big or small, like keep working that, like keep being engaged in that. I know the cards in and of themselves don't relate very like acutely to my message, but what I can say is that I feel like there is something in your life that you really care about, and this is just validation that whatever that thing is, it is the right move, it is the right path. And I think that's really the message here, that you are on the right path, because the feeling that I'm getting from these cards is that of love and passion and joy, and it's like abandoning all caution, and it's just amazing. And again, like I'm trying to, like, this is the energy I'm trying to manifest up in this bitch. Like, listen. And you really are on the right track. And you are deserving of it. You're deserving of this thing that you're loving so much, and you're deserving of more, and you're deserving of that expanding into whatever direction you want it to go in. And I feel like, again, you will know more about what I'm talking about than I do, because all of these piles have been extremely general and more in the vague-ish type of realm, mostly because I didn't want this video to be super long, but it's going to be like fucking 30 minutes. But I feel like because it is related to the theme, it will just be a more vague sort of reading or less detailed, especially since it's for like a group of people rather than like a person. You can always get a personal one with me if you want to. But in any case, you are on the right path, and don't be afraid to engage in it. And yeah, I feel like what you want wants you. So even if you're just beginning the journey of whatever this person, place, circumstance is, know that you are on the right path and to not give up. You are gifted, you are worthy, and your wish is going to come true, because we got wish upon a star. So maybe you're a star person like myself. And that's it. That's all I got for y'all. Thank you. If you want a personal reading from me, you certainly can. Go to followyourinnerchild.com. You can go to the store or whatever the fuck I named it, and I will hook you up. We are at the last part of this video, which is the reading for all of us. So this is like the general theme for everyone in this fucking video, including myself. And so the cards that came out were share. Oh, this is about to get real juicy up in here. Definitely yes. Need I say more? Not really. But the theme for this year for all of us, I think it's to share what we love. When you share, everyone feels happy. The answer to your question is a strong yes. And I feel like the things that we wanted to do for such a long time, even before the pandemic, it is still out there for us. I feel that for a lot of us, we have become a lot more internal, and I don't even want to call it introverted, because I don't think that's like even the right like word for it. But I think we became so focused on what's going wrong, like internally, whether it's with us or with the world or us relating to the world, that we have completely forgotten that we have dreams, we have power, that we can create our reality, we can change how we feel in context to like whatever you're dealing with. That's like a whole nother video. But we are more powerful than we think. And there's so much that we have inside that we can share with other people that people will praise us for. And this is not about gaining approval, because like who got time for that shit? But this is about relishing in who you are. And this deeply relates to group 1. So like group 1 and group 2, like this is a very strong message for you two more than anything, because like we was going through it. But this year is all about us getting our power back, taking our power back, feeling like the fucking bad bitches, hoes, non-binary, cosmic besties, bros, like however you identify, my fluid motherfuckers. Like, it's all about us. You have to embrace who you are, and embracing who you are, and standing strong and confident, knowing that who you are is perfectly fine and what you're interested in is perfectly fine. That will shine a light on other people. Other people will be inspired. Other people will be like, man, that's really awesome, and want to engage with you, want to learn more, want to, will help them find their power. Because I feel like in the self-development and / like the spiritual community, it's all this talk about like showing up and kind of being the leader and like sort of telling people what to do. And it's really not about like having a strong voice and opinion and putting it all out in the fucking world. It's more so being unapologetically yourself in such a way that it organically inspires people. So it's less about telling people what to do on how to do whatever, and way more about just being an example of being in the flow, being in your vortex, being your weird, quirky self, like whatever that means for you. It's just like being yourself. And if that person is more quiet, then that is legit. If that person is more outspoken, that's legit. But whatever way or on the fucking spectrum of things that you are, that is valid. And just being that and not trying to contort yourself to what you think other people need you to be or what society needs you to be, that is some powerful ass shit, and you're going to inspire people. But don't do this because you want to inspire people or you want, the marks on the chart and, be this fucking bad bitch. Do it because it makes you feel good. Make it because it shines, puts a spark in your soul. Like, do it because it makes you happy. That's it. Like, it gets no simpler than that. Do it because it makes you happy. And the world will fucking the world will open up to you when you really start to embrace yourself. And again, don't do it because you want to manifest something. Do it because it makes you feel good. And the world will open up to you, because I've been doing this manifestation shit for a really long time in like every fucking area possible. And I'm telling you, when you just start to just enjoy who you are and where you are in life, life will open up to you. But I'm about to run out of battery and I'm going to wrap this shit the fuck up. I hope you enjoy that. The theme for all of us is just embrace who you are and just embrace what you want to do. Be an example of what you love just because you love it and it feels good. And whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, it will happen. Granted that you in the flow of your own flow. And yeah. So if you want a personal reading from me, go to my website, followyourinnerchild.com, and you will see a link called store or whatever, and I'll have a bunch of readings, or maybe a reading. It doesn't matter. You'll get the readings from there. I also do EFT, tapping. I still have to upload those videos. With that, I will be posting a lot more. Sorry, it's been like really shaky in the last few years. My life has been a mess. But please comment, subscribe, like the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.